We are not doing the national anthem. I'm not sure why, but that's okay. I did not get a better view than this. I will see if I can maybe zoom in a little bit. Let's go there. Okay, that's not too bad. This will be the best I got. I can't go to the other side because that side has terrible Wi-Fi, and then it will come out as like pixels and stuff. So we'll work with what we have here. Lancer is currently 4-2 on the year. Wales has in the corner currently as the 2-3 Hornets try to get back to 500 on the year. Nicely done from Wales inside there to bring them up to the start. Driving on the inside, going to kick it back out. We're going to hand it off up high. It's Cummings. She'll drive around to the corner and loses it out of bounds. Going back to the Lancers, who lead it early and force the quick turnover. Virgil up top. Change direction, going to drive inside. Back after her knee injury. It's good to go. Did not tear her other ACL, as was feared. We'll see how it turns out for her tonight. Hopefully she'll not injure it a little bit more. She appears to be back to 100% health. Moving very well so far currently. Top is Fry, going to send down low to Cummings. She'll look for the post. Can't find anyone. Now going to try to dribble through. Sends it down low to the opposite post. Now going to go back up high. It's Hubert. She'll try to dribble through the trap. That'll be a foul on someone, either Quaid or Radical. And was indeed Radical her first. First foul of the game as well. A little over a minute in. Tassin will come in from Curlow. Looking down low, pass tip, stolen by Radical. She'll turn and look deep. Want to find an option, can't. She'll just dribble the floor slowly. And we'll set it up. Pass across, stolen away easily by Hubert. Almost a foul on Carstensen, just tipped it out. That'll remain with the Hornets on the other end. Pass into Hubert and back up the floor. Brings it over, going to the corner. One-on-one, now Gerg comes over to help and sent back up top, down on the post. Quay gets in there and steals it away. She'll try to push it, force cut back out, bounces it off her foot, and now we'll go back to the Hornets. An early timeout from the Lancers, started up strong with a 2-0 lead. Since then, sloppy on both ends. Remains 2-0, 16-15 to go in the first half. Back in timeout, 2-0 Lancer lead. It'll be Hornets ball on the opposite end with 16-15 to go in the first half. Only one foul on Radical and the Lancers. Up top is Hubert. Goes back across, fakes to the corner, gonna step up. Stuck with it. Gonna swing it over, fakes to the deep corner. It's Brian up top. That goes over to Cummings. He'll drive up top all the way through. Almost carries and now does. Call just a little bit late. Call comes nonetheless. Going back to the Lancers, Gergel will pass it in to Kirstensen. And she'll take it up the floor with under 16 to go. Kirstensen all the way around, passing a little Radical. Good find, good finish. Radical's got all four along with the foul. Drives all the way through, gonna kick it out. Carstensen steals it away. Now ball kicked out. Quaid's got it on the floor. Gonna hand it off to Carstensen. She'll step up and over Quaid and take it back up the floor. Steps out, fakes the handoff to Gurgle, not a little radical. Gonna pass back over to Carstensen, mishandles the pass, puts one up, not a good angle, but gets fouled nonetheless. On the shot, she'll take 2 at the line. Carstensen, a great free throw shooter for the Lancers this year. Trying to knock down 2 more and make it a stronger 2-possession game. Carstensen's first at the line. First will fall. Makes it a 5-0 lead. Looking for at the line her second. Second falls as well. 6-0 game. 4 for Radical, 2 for Carstensen. Still none for the Hornets. Trying to change that here. Hands it up top to Fry. Goes back corner to Cummings. So driving baseline, got some space, puts one up, gets hit hard, and there's the foul. Once again, a little bit late. Well, the call comes nonetheless on the shot. That'll send Cummings to the line for the Hornets with 15:08 to go, trying to get them on the board. First will fall, 6-1. Second one bounces out, tipped around. Wales can't get it. Out of bounds off of the Hornets. I'm gonna say it was out before Wales touched it. Gurgle is the first entry for Radical. I believe she might have 2. I did not look at that on that second foul. Usually does not like well this earlier, so I will assume she has 2. And it'll be Gurgle up top. Gotta go back to Madison. Over to Glennis. Back up to Quaid. She'll step in, put one up, fading away off the inside. Picked up by the Hornets. Gurgle is going to be Natalie Gurgle. Gwennis is going to be Gwennis Gurgle. Going to hand one off up top. Looking. Huber trying to go baseline. Step back out, up top to Fry. Swings it around the perimeter all the way to the deep corner. Looking back high for Cummings. Going to find her. She'll change direction. Hand it off up top. Draws the around. Pass it low to Huber. And it's travel. Hook the pass, gives her pivot foot a little bit, which sends this one back to the Lancers, leading by 5. Gurgle back up the floor. Drives around with a screen. Over to Wales in the corner, down low to Carstensen, 1-on-1. Backs her down. And her foot goes onto the line, going back to the Hornets. That baseline and sideline's not very thick, same as the other lines, which is a little bit confusing. She steps out there, turnover sends it back to the Hornets. 14-17 to go. Fakes it, sends it over to Fry, goes deep corner. Looking back up top, finds Fry. Had him for a second, now forces the dribble back out. And finds Cummings. Goes off the corner, can't get it up in time, blocked by Carstensen. And rebounded by Wales, back up the floor. Over to Carstensen, nearly stolen away. Ball on the floor, she'll pick it back up, drives inside, pressure right up on her, sends it back out of Wales. She'll send it over to Quaid. She gets stripped of it, and it's thrown back away by Cummings. And she'll hand it off down the sideline to Fry. Got some space, got some speed. Steps out of the 3-point line, wide open, not going to take it up to Cummings. She'll take one, and knock it down. Cummings from deep, brings him right back into it. Within 2, 6-4. Gurgle back up top. Drives around, going to fake, send it back over to her sister Gwyneth. Quaid coming up, set a screen. Gwyneth drives inside, looking to hand it back off to Gurgle. She'll get a screen from her sister all the way inside, kicks out to Carstensen. She'll fake one, steps through. Forces a step back out, still got a dribble on her. As Wales dribbles up towards her, stuck with it. And the jump ball going to the Hornets. Radical back in, cloaking for the first time tonight for Gurgle and Quaid. And the pass in will come to Huber. 13-12 in this first half. Moving along fairly well so far according to time. Started a bit late at about 7:45. As Huber drives over the corner, going to kick back on top. Still in by Wales. Now Huber gets it back. Kicks it to the corner. Driving inside is Cummings. Made her last 3. Little fadeaway here. Bounces up and out. Hits the floor. No foul is called. It's going back to the Lancers. Carstensen trying to get some space. Down low Radical. She's hit. Can't finish. Wales got it down low. She can't finish. Gets a rebound again. One more time. Can't finish. Rebounded by Radical. She bounces out. Kick out corner. Cloakier first 3 off the bench. Off the inside. And and a foul on Radical. And that is her second, if not third. We'll know for sure now. It is indeed her second, so she did not have 2 instruments to the bench. Now, however, she does. They will most likely send in a sub for her. Either Quaid or Nelner at some point in the next coming minutes. Radical's got to be smart if they lose her with 3 fouls early. They're going to give the Hornets a big opportunity. Another foul inside, number 4 on Karstensen. Not her fourth, team's fourth. I believe it is still her first. It is indeed. Here comes Quaid for Radical, as predicted. Entering in as well will be Ruzic for number 23, Carrillo. First substitution for the Hornets. Carrillo will pass it, Fry will pass it in down low. Up high, open 3, not going to take it, going to swing it across. Ruzic, who just entered, going to swing it back over to Fry. Goes deep corner to Cummings, 1-on-1. Now Klug comes over to double team. Gets through them all, weaving through every single Lancer, but can't finish. Kept around and picked up by Karstensen. She got a 1-on-1, makes a move, and that's a travel. But finish it. Travel is not called. That'll go back to the Hornets, now trailing by 4. Karstensen 4, Radical 4, Radical with 2 fouls as well on the bench. Swings a corner. Ruzic loses her footing, and that'll be a travel on her. Remains 8-4. Karstensen will pass it in from the corner to Wales, who will take it up the floor. Back over to Karstensen. Falls off the play, looking at Girdle. Gonna swing it to her. That was low and way away from her. And timeout by the Hornets after that unforced turnover by the Lancers. 8-4 is your score. Lancers doubled them up, but only by 4. 11:41 to go in the first half. Hornets off their first timeout, 4 remaining for each team. Hoping to get something done on offense here. Been a pretty slow day for offense so far with 11:35 to go, only 8-4. Hornets trying to bring it a little bit closer here. Cummings pass, tipped away, and stolen away by Wales. Wales going to hand it off to Karstensen. Drives around with some space, going to put up a jumper from the elbow, bounces up and out, rebound by Quaid inside, she loses it, gets it back and put one out, comes up short. Rebounded back inside by Ruzic. Swings it over to Cummings. Goes deep corner. Got some space. Gonna send it down low. Makes a move. Swings across. All alone. Beautifully done by the Hornets. Ruzic finishes, and they're back within 2. Wales up top. Has Gurgle off for break. Fake's looking down low. Gonna swing it back by Karstensen. Tipped out. She'll handle it beyond blue line. Steps up. Takes a 3. Off the front of the rim, tipped around and rebounded by Fry. Up the floor, Cummings a little bit behind her. She'll handle it anyway, but loses the fast break opportunity. Chance to tie here, swings it across, opens it for Huber for the lead. Rims out, tipped around and rebounded by Quaid. New stolen by Fry. Quaid hits the floor, picked up by Wales, and the Lancers take it back up the floor. I dribbled down low for a second, can't find her in time. Wales now looking for an option, down low to Quaid in the post. She'll find Gurgle, but tipped away, out of bounds. Going to the Lancers down low, off the hands of Rouse. Parsons will pass it in down low, 10:16 to go, leading only by 2. Needs an option. Corner to Gurgle, she'll take a 3 off the corner. Tipped by Wales, rebounded by Huber. She'll try to push it. Forced to cut out, hands it up top to Cummings. 1-on-1 with Wales, makes a move. Passes over the corner, open jumper for Ruzic. Comes up short with a foul, once again, very late. right call. It's just blowing it late, which I don't know why. Yeah, it'll be 2 at the line for Ruzik. Made the last 2, trying to go on a 4-0 run to tie this one up. Currently 8-6. Knocks on her first. 8-7, exactly 10 minutes to go. Entering back, it'll be Carrillo for the second time tonight for Rouse. Ruzik will take her second, trying to tie this one up at 8. Currently on a 3-0 run all by herself. Trying to make it 4. She'll do all of that. 8-8 is your score, exactly 10 minutes ago. Nice solid numbers up there as Karstensen takes it back up the floor. Swings it to Cloakey. Down low to Karstensen. Good find. Karstensen can't finish. Tipped around. Gets her own rebound. Now tipped away. Cloakey's got it. She'll hand it off to Gurgle. Back over to Cloakey. Has some space. She'll drive around, trying to go baseline. Force cut back out. Has a screen from Wales up to Karstensen instead. Karstensen fakes. Going to step out. Opposite corner to Gurgle. Can't find Karstensen down low. She'll dribble it up. Trying to find an option up high to Cloakey. She'll take a quick 3. That one bounces out as well. 0 for 2 on the night now. And back over to Cummings. Grizzly and Nelna preparing to enter for the Lancers. Swings it over. Fry. Over to Cummings. One-on-one with Karstensen. Now Cloakey goes to double team. Good hands from Karstensen. Gets the steal. Back up before, trying to retake the lead. Makes a move up top. Stripped out. Will be Lancer ball. If it goes out of bounds, it does. As Nelna and Gurgle enter. Nelna for the first time tonight. Gurgle re-entering for Gurgle. Gwyneth Gurgle. And Karstensen. Karstensen with those 2 fouls. Lancer's already at 5. Coach Afey did a good job of keeping it low. Varsity so far not so. Gurgle drives up top. Trying to get some space. Has Cloakey in the corner. Not going to find her. Going to step back out and reset. Down low to Quaid. Lofted it up there and easily stolen away by Ruzik. Sends it over to Cummings. She'll fake. Drive inside. Hand off to Huber. Hornets looking for that first lead of the night. Has Ruzik. Sends over to Huber instead. She'll drive up, double teamed, all the way through. Kick up corner, Cummings 3, her second. Can't hit. Rebounded by Wales, she's fouled by Carrillo. Wales will pass on a Gurgle with 8:34 to go. Score remains tied. Both teams on a little over 2-minute scoring drought. Gurgle's trying to change that here. Gives it to Cloakey coming off her break. Trying to find her on low can't. Cloakey all the way around. Hands off top. Pass was tipped. Nelner's got it. Steps out. Trying to change direction. She's got space inside. Loses it. Out of bounds. Going back to the Hornets. Drawing warm-ups. Had some good drives inside. Couldn't quite finish that one there. Just lost the handle on it. And holding on to her wrist. Look at she got cut there on her way in. Up to the corner, passing low to Cummings. Dribbling around a couple of Lancers, gonna hand it off up top. Fakes, gonna look back up high, can't find anyone. And now back up top to Huber beyond blue line. Back over to Fry, goes deep corner, spinning against Ruzik. Girl comes over to double team. Back up top. Over, nearly stolen by Cloakey. Now Cummings has it, gonna try to drive inside, makes a move. Nearly finishes. Ruzik's got it. She can't finish. It's picked up by Quaid. Almost an amazing finish from Cummings. Got hit. No fouls called. Falling on the floor. Just bounces out. Cloakey's got to fix the jumper. She travels. Good roll enter. For Nelner. And she's still holding onto that wrist. Might be the reason she came out. She'll get some attention. Looks like she's bleeding a little bit. As Huber will take it up top. Drives all the way in. Puts one up. Comes up short, saved, and picked up by the Hornets. Second chance opportunity. Can they finish it? Ruzik inside, has some space, little floater, banks it in. Ruzik's got 6, and she's got their last 6. Ends the scoring time about 3.5 minutes for the Hornets. Lancers still trying to end theirs. A little over 4 minutes. Wales up top. Has Gurgle, gonna find her. Looking for her sister, can't find her. Now gonna try to, and it's stolen by Fry. 7 minutes to go. Radical preparing to re-enter with those 2 fouls, but they're going to need something here. Corner, Carrillo back up top. Looking cross, now go back down low to Carrillo. She'll step inside, strip of it, she'll get it back up top to Fry, over to Ruzik. Corner to Cummings. Takes it up top, takes a 3, pressure right in her face, out the front of the rim, and rebounded by Gurgle. Gurgle makes a move, steps out, has open 3, gonna send him to Quaid instead. Pass behind her, Cummings. Nicely done by Cummings. Tripped up, still maintains her feet. All the way through, gonna hand it off to Fry. She'll step up, opens it for Grillo. Blocked by Quaid out of nowhere. Staying back with the Lancers, it's Wales. Pressured by Huber. Nearly tripped up, she'll maintain it. Gets a screen from Gurgle, drives around. Fakes, now back up top to Gwyneth. She'll change direction, go the other way, now back over to her sister. 6:10 to go, Lancers still nothing. Looking, hand off to Wales. Drives inside, hand off to Gurgle. Fakes, corner, Gurgle. All the way around has Clokey. Gonna kick it out to her, a bit behind. Looking for an option, she'll drive in baseline. Hand off to Wales in the corner. Steps in, back out to Gurgle, stolen away. Hornets riding a 6-0 run. Lancers riding a 5-minute drought. Pass down low, spinning inside. Looking to kick back on, takes a fadeaway, comes up short. Not much there. Triple teamed up to Gurgle. 5:30 to go. Open 3 for Gurgle, not going to take it. Going to step back out beyond blue line. Pressure now, Bonner, hand off to Quaid. She'll step in. All the way through, hand off to Gwyneth. She's got some space, all the way in. Kick out Gurgle, deep 2. Hits it. Back from her knee injury, hits the clutch shot, ends the 5+ minute drought. Stops the 6-0 run as well. Ties this one up at 10. 5:14 to go. Timer from the Hornets, their seconds. We'll be back in a minute. Back from timeout, 5:10 to go. Game tied at 10. Goes to the corner. Takes it for Scarillo. She'll drive back up top. Hand it off to Fry. Back over to the corner. Takes it for coming. She'll drive it inside. Makes a move all the way through. Gets fouled. No jump ball. And then we'll go with the Lancers. A little on the arm, but hold the jump ball. And the passing will go to Gwyneth. Hand back off to Gurgle. Gets a screen from her sister all the way around to the screen from Quaid. Forces to step back out, had Radical down low for a second. Now can't find her. Quaid steps in for a jumper. Goes long, tipped by Radical. Picked up by Wales. Down low to Radical, one-on-one. Finishes strong. Radical's got half their points with 6, and she's only played about 6 minutes of this game. 4:30 to go, remains 12-10. Up top is Cummings. Fry. Swings it back across. Over to the corner. Ruzik's got some space. She'll step back in. It pass tipped and stolen away by Gurgle. Lancers now on a 4-0 run, trying to extend that over to Wales. Looking for Radical. Now back up high to Gurgle. She'll step around. Goes over the corner. Down low to Wales. Good find and good finish. Wales has 4. Lancers up 4. Currently riding a 6-0 run. Back-to-back 6-0 runs for each of these teams. See if the Hornets can break it here. And up top to Ruzik under 4 minutes to go. Over to Fry. Takes down low. Goes all the way across. And out of bounds. Cummings wasn't ready for it. Pass was low. It's going back to the Lancers with 3:50 to go. Gurgle will pass it into Wales. And she'll take it up the floor. Steps around, has Quaid in the corner. Going to hand it off to her. All the way in from free throw line, off the back of the rim, and rebounded by Cummings. Cummings trying to push it, open 3. rims it out. Rebound inside. That'll be a jump ball eventually. Staying with the Hornets. Cummings now 1 for 3 on threes. The two she missed. They've been rimming out, bouncing out the backboards, getting very unfortunate, along with a couple of her drives inside. Still doing very well tonight. Swings it out. Over to the corner. Fakes. Swings one up. Tipped by Gurgle. And was indeed touched by Ruzick. Going back to the Lancers. Passing to Gurgle with 3:20 to go. Driving towards her sister, gonna give it to her. Takes down low. Back up high. Has Wales on the outside. Gonna give it to her. Still fake looking to drive. Takes McQuaid. Swings it down low to Radical. Radical working on the post, looking for an option. Down low to Gwyneth. Steps out. Can't finish. And rebounded by Fry. Gwyneth right up on. They're going to swing up for 4 to Cummings. Under 3 minutes to go. Hornets still down by 2 possessions. Lancers still on a 6-0 run. Hornets on a 4-minute drought. Handoff. Lots of bodies at the floor. It ends up being a foul on the Lancers, I believe, or it just went out of bounds. Nellner enters for Quaid, and they're going to say it just went out of bounds. No fouls are called. Letting them play tonight. 5 fouls on the Lancers, 2 for the Hornets. Pass into Gurgle. And back up the floor goes the Lancers with a 4-point lead. On a 6-0 run, if not scored in the last 2 minutes, however. Gurgle up top. Trying to reinforce their 4-point lead. Hand off to Wales. She'll step in. Kicks it out to Gurgle. She'll fake. Hand up to Nellner. Open 3. That one goes off. Tipped by Radical and stolen away by Fry. Swings it over to Cummings. Looking back high. Going to send it up to her. It's Fry. Down to the post. Stolen away by Radical. But picked back up by Fry on the outside. Back over to Cummings. Looking corner. Fake's going to dribble around. Fry looking. Swings going back high. Gurgle was ready for it. Wisely seen by the Hornets. Going to send it back over to Huber on the other end. Hit by Gurgle. No foul. Stripped by Gurgle. Still no fouls. Gurgle back on the floor. All the way in. Makes a move. Puts one up and fouled. With under 2 minutes to go. Like I said, that foul was on the floor. Number 3 on the Hornets there, and no trouble with the bonus. Wales will pass it in. Sends it high to Radical. Fakes, corner, Wales. Thinks about it, steps in. Back over to Gurgle. Looking for baseline, can't find it. Back out to Wales. Pass along to Radical, tipped out of bounds. Good hands from the Hornets. Out of bounds off Radical. Going back the Hornet way. We're up top. Possession's limited in this first half now. That's her thing about the clock. Down by 4. Down to the post. And a foul on Radical, her third. She's going to be done for the half. If it is indeed on her. It is. They will send in most likely Quaid for her. There she goes. Radical will be done for the half with those 3 fouls. Got to be careful coming into the second half. Big chance for the Hornets here. Radical off the floor. Trying to bring this one a little bit closer before that buzzer sounds for the end of the first. Swings it over to Fry. Back up top. Drives around all the way in. Back out to Cummings. 6 on the Lance as well. Next time it's foul, we'll send him to the line. Up top. Swings it around the perimeter. Back over to Fry. Corner to Cummings. Trying to go baseline. Good defense from Nellner, but ends up being a foul. Cummings to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Here, train. They're right next to a railroad. Surprised that actually gets in here. Cummings first. Knocks it down, earns herself another, brings him in 3. Her second falls as well. Cummings brings him in 2. Pass into Girl. And up the floor to the Lancers. Trying to end their drought. Drives around, going to step out, looking for an option. Down low to Quaid, goes too far with a foul on Ruzick. 4th on the Hornets. 1-1-1 to go. What do we have passing down low for the Lancers? Passing from Wales. Lancers trying to get set up. Now some discussion with the refs. Some discussion with the coach. And we're ready to go. Wales will pass it in down low. Lots of movement, corner to Gurgle. Has Nelner up high. Gonna dribble up towards her. She'll set a screen, now looking for an option. Trying to find Quaid and Will. Exactly 1 minute to go. Quaid drives around. Hand off to Gurgle. Steps in, hands off to her sister. Open 3, she'll take it. That one off. And rebounded by Ruzic. Big chance for the Hornets here. Chance to tie and or take a lead. Goes to the corner. Fry, looking back up top, now down low to Hubert. Turn around, fade away. Rims it in. 4-0 run for the Hornets. They tied it up with 35 seconds to go. Gurgle up top. Lance is in trouble now, trying to at least hold on to a tie. Hoping to get points here to reinforce that notion. Up top to Gwyneth. 25 seconds to go. Comes their last possession of the half. In no hurry here. Over to Wales. 20 seconds left. Wales drives inside. Forced to cut back out. 15 seconds. Gurgle another 3. Bounces up and out and rebounded by Fry. Last chance for the Hornets. 10 seconds to go. Looking at a buzzer beater shot here. 8 seconds over the corner. Needs an option. Steps in. Stolen by Quaid. Let's get one last chance as Wales. 2 seconds. Wide. Blocked. And no fouls called. 14-14. We will head to the halftime. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half. Close one here. Very low scoring. Radicals here. She draws out of foul trouble. Lancers, a lot of foul trouble on their end. Not so much on the Hornet end. 14-14 is your score. We'll be back in 10.
good for anything.
Back to the timeout. Not timeout. Back in the half. 14-14 is your score. Radical's got it down low. Going to fake out to Girdle. Looking for Carson on the handoff. She'll drive all the way in. Gets hit. A little fade away. Bounces off the front of the rim. Tipped around and rebounded by Cummings. Keeper will drive it up and around. Going to hand it up top to Ruzic. She'll fake. Now send it back to the corner. So the deep corner with Cummings. Drives up around Girdle. Hands up top to Ruzic. She'll try to go baseline. Forced to cut back out by Girdle. Up to Huber and swings it around the perimeter. Back cross court. Girdle right up on her. Passing on the post. Huber's there. Looking to kick back out. No fake. Drives inside. Good move. Blocked by Carstensen, but a foul. Carstensen's second, maybe third. It was indeed her third. Huber will take two at the line. First will fall. Gives the Hornets a 1-point lead. Second off the front of the rim, tipped off the hands of Wales. Rebound on the outside by Cummings. Trying to drive on the baseline. Parsons is there, gets around her. And now steps on the out-of-bounds line, going back to the Lancers. 13-14, 1-point Hornet lead with 17-11 to go. 3 fouls on Carstensen, 3 fouls on Radical, only one in this half, being on Carstensen earlier. Carstensen will pass it into Wales, and Wales will take it up the floor. Hand up to Carstensen. Bad handoff, ends up being stolen away, and up on the floor, jump ball, going to the Lancers. Not Lancers, Hornets. Passing to Cummington back up the floor, over to Huber. Takes over to the corner. Fry looking back high. Steps out, loses her dribble, stolen away by Wales, mishandles it, now gonna get it back. And hands it off to Carstensen. Trying to get some space inside, all the way through, can't finish. Rebounded by Cummings. And gonna hand it off to Fry. Huber up top, 16:30 to go. Drives around, looking to the corner, gonna find her. Trap comes, Cummings sends across court, handled by Fry, passed out low, got some space, foul, can't finish. That'll be on Quaid, second of the half with 16:20 to go. That will send Huber to the line, trying to make it a high one-possession game. First off the front of the rim, Nelman will enter. Or probably Carstensen, yes, with those 3 fouls. Quaid has 2 on the night as well. For a second, trying to make it at least a 2-point lead. Bounces up and in, 16-14. Wales will pass it into Girdle. Back over Wales, and Wales will take it up top. Net at blue line by Huber. Drives around, looking to hand off to Quaid and Will. Quaid goes all the way in. Hands off to Nelner. Nelner all the way through. Loses it down low. This time manages to keep it in bounds. Wales steps out for a jumper, bounces out, and rebounded by Ruzic. Back up top at Huber. Swings it over to Fry. Dave's looking for a high option. And drops it out of bounds. $15:55 to go, 2-point Hornet lead still. Lancers still yet to score this first half, 15 minutes in. Girdle up top, driving towards Radical. Nelner comes up. Girdle starts all the way in, through the hands of a couple of players, Hornet and Wales. And then we'll go back with the Hornets out of bounds. Drives out and hand on top to Ruzic. Swings it over to Fry. Fakes down low. Now sends it over to Rouse. Over to Cummings on the corner. She'll send it back up top. Pass tip. Fry's got it. Trying to drive in. Radical comes over to help. Little floater. Offensive foul on, I believe, Fry, as that one comes up short anyway. Going back to the Lancers. That'll be Fry's second. Girdle will pass it into Wales on the opposite end. top. Drives over towards Gurgle. Changes direction, loses it. Bodies to the floor. It's Quaid up top with the ball over to Nelner. Nelner's got a one-on-one with Cummings. That's a low, bit behind. And it's stolen away by Huber. Trying to push it. Gets around Gurgle. Works a step back out. Looking to swing it high. Now changes direction, goes back inside. Nelner comes over to help. Little jumper. Bounces up and out. Tipped out of bounds. And now a foul on round for her fourth. And that'll be Clokey and Gurgle. I believe Clokey will enter for Radical late. And Gurgle will enter for Nelner. So Radical back on the bench with 4 fouls. She will not return for at least 5 to 7 minutes. Get her in for the end of the game. Open 3 for Huber. Comes up short. Rebounded by Wales. And the Lance will take it back up the floor. Still yet to score in this first half. Hornets only with 2, and they scored those pretty early on. So they too are on a little bit of a drought. Hands it off to Gurgle. All the way around. Quaid tried to take it from her. Ends with the hands of Gurgle anyway. Over to her sister up top. And up to Quaid. She'll try to drive it inside. 4-step out. Pass behind Wales out of bounds. Going back to the Hornets. Pass back into Huber and up the floor. Sends it back out up top. Ruzick mishandles, not going to get it. Sends it back over to Fry. Deep corner of the Cummings. She's got space. Fakes and Wales in the air all the way through. Can't get a shot off. Over to Ruzick. She'll step in. Blocked by Wales. Wales saves it and Gurgle's got it. Trying to get some space. Forced to cut out. Over to her sister. Gwyneth back up top to Gurgle. Got some space. Now going to drive around. Pass Pokey. And now stolen away by Rouse. Hand off to Cummings. Sends one deep, Fry's got it. Instead of her hands by Gurgle, Fry will get it back. Sends it back up top. Stolen by Clokey. Clokey's got space, coming from behind. Stolen by Rouse. And that'll stay with the Lancers. There's a ball, pass it in down low from Gwyneth. Has Clokey open up high. It's an option. Now over to her sister Gurgle. Back out of Clokey. Over to Wales. Drives in. Can't finish. Gurgle comes in out of nowhere. Gets out of bounds off of her. And that'll stay back with the Hornets. Huber up top. Works around, swings it opposite direction to Cummings. Go fake, take it back up top, trying to drive through center. Kicks it out, open jumper for Ruzick. Bounces out, and rebounded by Wales. So hold it and take it up the floor. Swings it over to Gurgle. Looking at Quaid down low, now going to try to take it down there. Steps out, takes a 3. Can't finish. Quaid gets a hand on it, but not enough. Huber takes it back up the floor. Clokey right behind her, and he takes it away. And Huber will slow it down as the clock winds down within 12. Cummings splits the defense all the way through. Can't finish. Gets her own rebound up, tipped out of bounds. Going back with the Lancers. Gurgle up top, gets a screen from her sister, drives all the way around. Trying to go in baseline, gonna step back out. Swings over Clokey up high. Fry right up on her. Clokey drives inside, spinning inside, has some space, kick out to Gurgle. So go in baseline, Clokey gets back around, hand off to her. Takes about a 3, now gonna take it up high, looking at Wales. Over to Quaid. 3 seconds in the lane by Gwyneth. And a timeout by the Hornets. 16-14, 2-point lead for the Hornets. Lancers still have to score. Hornets on a 4-minute drought. 4 fouls from Radical, 3 on the Lancers this half, only 1 on the Hornets. timeout. Lancers on a 5-minute and 33-minute drought. Have not scored in this half. Hornets on a 4.5-minute drought as well, scoring pretty quickly in this first half. As the offense looking for anything here. Huber drives around. Over to the corner is Cummings, trying to go baseline, gonna step back out. Gurgle right up on her. Nearly drops it out of bounds. I'm gonna take it back up top. We're gonna swing it. Gurgle drives around, still no foul. Hit her a little bit hard. Over to the corner. Ruzic a 3. Knocks it down. Some points. Ends the drought, and it's 19-14. Lancers got to respond here. Can't let this one get out of hand, especially the way the offense has been going. Gurgle up top. Down low to Quaid. Spinning. Steps through. Has space. Can't finish, and it's rebounded by Cummings. Comes it up high to Fry. And up to Cummings. Trying to drive it inside. Gets hit. Stolen right by Clokey. Looking for an option. Now she's going to take it up herself. 11:30 to go. Drives inside. Hand up to Gurgle. She'll take a deep 3. Goes long. Whale's going to get it on the outside. Trying to go in baseline all the way through. Reverse. She finishes. 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So no points for the Lancers. End up getting it done there. It's Wales. Brings it back within 3. Huber looking corner. Now going to drive it up. Going to go back in center. Gurgle right there. Going to swing it out all the way to the corner. Fry takes it up. Hand off to Ruzic. Goes to the corner to Rouse. Looking back down low. Jump ball. Nope. Timeout by the Hornets. Hornets now only with 2 timeouts remaining, 19-16. It's a 3-point Hornet lead with 10:54 to go. Back to timeout. 19-16, 3-point Hornet lead. 10:48 to go. Huber inside, going to kick it out. Ruzic fakes, get Wales in the air, drives inside, looking to kick back out now, and throws it out of bounds. Going back to the Lancers with 10:41 to go, trailing only by 3. Carsonson and Radical on the bench. Carsonson with 3, Radical with 4 fouls apiece. Gurgle up top. Goes around. Takes a screen down on the Wales. Beautiful find! And Wales will finish. On a 4-0 of her own. Brings them within 1. 19-18. Huber up top. Swings it over to Fry. Goes corner. Carrillo steps in. All the way through. Tries to kick it out. Still no back to Hornet. Chance to take it up the floor. Starts around. Out to Gurgle. Up to Wales. Takes a 3. Rims it out. And rebounded by Carrillo. Back up the floor to Fry. Exactly 10 minutes to go. Pass across to Huber. Fakes to the corner. Now going to drive in. Sends it to the corner to Carrillo. Pressure down back up top to Fry. Over to Carrillo. She'll take a 3. Goes long. Tipped out. Handled inside. And no foul. Picked up by Wales. Gurgle trying to push. They got a 2-on-2 with her sister. She'll step out. Hit from behind. Takes it back around. Gets a screen from Wales. Trying to swing it to her, gets it, and finishes. Wales has 6 straight, 10 of points, and they're up by 1. Carsonson preparing to re-enter with those 3 fouls. Does still have 1 to give. Huber up top, swings around to Fry, back over to Huber. Looking corner. Fakes over to Carrillo. Moves it back up top, sends it up high, nearly stolen away. Now Huber's got some space. Pass across, Ruzick. Inside, and a foul on, I believe, Wales. Possibly Quaid. Gonna go against Clokey, her first. Carstensen back in for Gurgle. Almost 4 fouls and a half. Got 2 bonus last time. Getting fairly close to it here as well. Pass in from Cloak. Gets it out. Fry open 3. They need it. Can't get it. Goes low. Carrillo saves it into the hands of Gwinnett. Lancers still running a 6-0 run. All points by Wales. Down low to Clokey. Over to Quaid. Little jumper. Can't hit. Wales tips it out in the hands of Quaid. She'll lose. Tipped by Wales. A foul on someone. Possibly Wales. Is indeed Wales. Her second? Maybe first. Number first. Pass will go into Huber and she'll take it back up the floor, trailing by 1. Throws around, double team, swings out to the corner. Cummings steps up. All the way through, hands off up top. Ends up running into her. Fry will maintain it, drives all the way around. Over to the deep corner, it's Huber, and drops it out of bounds. Carstensen passing to Wales. She'll take it up the floor with 8:30 to go. Down low to Carstensen, pass behind, tipped in the hand for Cummings. She'll try to push it. Reaches her dribble, now forces to slow it down. Now on the side, she'll take it that way. A little fade away, bounces off the inside of the rim, and rebounded by Wales. Takes it up to the 3-point line, now keeps going all the way through. Can't finish, got a little bit too close. Now pressure by the Lancers, out to Huber, and they'll back off. Under 8 minutes to go. Huber takes, looking, pass down low, kicks it out, Rouse back up top. Over to Huber. Blocked by Wales, picked up by Quaid, back up to Wales. And up to Carstensen. She's all alone, and he'll finish. 3-point Lancer lead, now they're preparing to enter. Hornets in trouble. 8-0 run for the Lancers. 3 still tied. Has Fry open to the corner, drives out toward her. Falls down to make the pass. Fry now needs to not loses the dribble. Jump ball. Going to the Lancers. Now they're in for Clokey. And for Gwinnett. 3-point Lancer lead, riding an 8-0 run. Trying to make it a 2-position game. Wales up the floor, 7:12 to go. Sends it out to Nelner. She'll drive it inside. Can't beat Carrillo. Kick out back up to Wales. Over to Gurgle. Carstensen back inside. Can't get it to her. She'll cut back out. Has a 3. Gonna take it. Bounce up and out. Tipped. And rebounded by Fry. Gets it over to Huber. Up deep. Has Cummings. This is a dribble. Now gonna get it back. Steps up and around. Hand off to Huber. She'll fake. Foul on Nelner. Team 6th. Nelner 2nd. Entering in is Ruzick for Huber. Next foul will be a 1-and-1 for the Hornets. Hornets have only fouled once in this half. They fouled only 4 times in the last half. Carrillo with 3 to tie. Bounced up and out. And rebounded by Wales. 6:30 to go over to Carstensen. Takes front of 3. Now going to drive inside. Kick out to Nelner. Open 3. Her second. Off the front of the rim. And rebounded by Cummings. Still trying to push it. Does not have numbers. Drives all the way into the baseline. Going to cut back out. Pass across. Ruzick steps inside. Kick back out to Cummings. Handles it with one hand. Cross court. Open jumper for Carrillo. Bounces out and rebounded by Carstensen. 6 minutes to go. Pass over to Quaid. Puts up a little floater off the corner. And rebounded by Cummings once again. Pass deep. Fry. Drives inside. Has some space. A little floater. Comes up short. Tips her own rebound out of bounds off the hands of Carstensen. Radical back in with 4 fouls. 1 more and she's done for the day. In for Quaid with 2. Varsity with 3, Nelson with 2, Quinn with 2. And of course, Radical with 4. Fry will pass it in. He's an option. Sends it up high. Rouse. Drives around toward Carrillo. Now going to send an opposite way to Cummings. Goes corner. Fry to tie. Bounces out. And rebounded by Rouse. And out to Carrillo. Back up high to Fry. They're going to have a chance at it. Over to Cummings. They're right up on her. Trying to go in baseline. Little jumper. And one! Cummings getting it done and a chance to tie at the line. To tie at the line, 22-21. Ends the 8-0 run for the Lancers. Knocks it down, we're tied at 22. 5:30 to go. Carsonson up top. Over to Gurgle. Lancers trying to get their lead back. Gets the screen from Wales. Gurgle all the way in. Going to pass to Alma. Going to kick up to Nelner. Takes for the 3. Now going to drive inside. She's got space. Loses it out of bounds. And going back to the Hornets. Cummings up top. Carrillo up in 3. Bounced off the inside and rebounded by Gurgle. Still trying to go baseline. Has Radical running ahead of her. Cuts back out. Off to Wales. That's a 3. She'll take it. Bounces up and in. Lancers back up 3 with under 5 minutes to go. 25-22. Cummings up top. Gonna hand it up top to Fry. Over to the corner. Carrillo fakes. Trying to drive in on Carsonson. All the way through and is fouled. Nope. Put on the line. Going back to the Lancers. Circle up top. 4-3, on a 3-point lead. Gets the screen from Nelner. Steps out, trying to drive in. Looking down low. Now back up top. Low reset. Over to Carsonson. Takes to Gurgle down low. Gets the screen from Wales. Carsonson driving in. Stripped of it. Cummings. Got it. Nelner tips it out. Cummings still gets it back. Up tipped out again. And then it'll stay with the Hornets. Good defense from Nelner. Tipped it out at the end. And at least give the Lancers a chance to set up on defense. Huber enters. For Carrillo. Fry will pass it in down low. And a timeout, but nope, too late. Huber 3. Bounces out. And rebounded by Radical. Now a jump ball. Staying with the Hornets. Lancers will probably try that timeout again. This time they will. And they'll get it. 25-22. It's a 3-point Lancers lead off the 3 from Wales. 4:07 to go in the second half. Back with timeout. Hornets a chance to tie here. Currently down 3, 25-22 in a very low-scoring game. In the bonus currently, so they have a chance for 3 points if they foul first. Pass it down low from Fry. Has Rusick wide open. Gonna find her. High pass. Spinning around is Cummings. Drives inside. Makes a move. No foul. And now foul call from behind. Fans a little unhappy, but that definitely was a foul. Unfortunately, it was on Radical. It's means her night is done. Still did very well, ended up getting 8 points after playing not even 7 minutes of the game. Wade will enter for her, as Cummings will take a 1-1. Nope, 2. Sago's on the shot. It's 2 no matter what. She's been very well at the free throw line tonight. Chase right down to a more manageable 1-possession game. First one falls, makes it a 2-point game. Cummings second, turning it down to a 1-point game. Rims it out, tipped around, picked up by Kirstensen. Under 4 minutes to go, Lancers still up by 2. Lost Radical for the rest of the game. See if they can hold on. As every time she's come in, the scoring has gotten increasingly a lot more. Kirstensen up top, fakes a little Girdle, she'll drive inside, has some space! Can't finish too hard. And rebounded by Huber. Got a 3-on-2. Mellor coming from behind. Pass across, all alone. Fry can't finish. Tipped in the hands, back up top. Cummings for the lead. She hits! 26-25. Hornets back up by 1. Swings it across to Mellor. Can't find anyone down low. Mellor drives around up top. Gets cut off by Cummings. All the way through, up top to Kirstensen. Back to low to Mellor. She's got some space. One with Cummings. Mellor can't finish. And it's sent back over to Cummings with 3:10 to go. Hornets now with all the momentum and a 1-point lead. Huber up top. Back across, tipped by Wales. Saved by Huber, so spin and go. Has some space and numbers. Now low. Ruzic finishes! Three-point Hornet lead at 28-25. Girdle preparing to enter. Girdle up top. Currently trailing by 3. Down low to Wales. 1-on-1. Can't finish, but gets the foul. Wales take 2-week line. Only second foul of the half for the Hornets. Gerger will enter after the second one. Wales shutting this down to a more manageable 1-possession game. First to fall. Gerger enters for Mellor. Wales is second. We got a 1-point game. Will fall. Another sub would be Carrillo for Rouse. Passing from Cummings and going to Huber. 2:43 to go. It's looking to be a tight one toward the end. 28-27. Still a 1-point Hornet advantage. Huber up top. Hands up top to Fry. Looking across. Sends over to Carrillo. She'll step in. Hands to the corner to Cummings. She'll step up. Fakes. Looking down low. Sends over to Fry. Back up top, pass tip, still handled. Huber fakes, dribbles through, off her foot. Jump ball, going to the Lancers with 2:18 to go. Parsons will pass into Girdle and she'll take it up the floor. Has time, but can't afford to go down by more than 1 possession. Looking for points here. They've been scarce tonight. Girdle steps up, takes about a 3. Over to Kirstensen. She'll step up, little jumper, goes long. Back up the floor go the Hornets with exactly 2 minutes to go. It's Huber. Looking up the corner. Gonna get it to Ruzic and drops it out of bounds. 1:56 to go. Another opportunity for the Lancers, only down 1. Passing to Girdle. Swings over to Wales. And a time by the Lancers, 1:46 to go. 28-27, still a 1-point Hornet lead with 1:46 left. Back to the timeout. 1:46 to go off the Lancer timeout. Hoping for something here. Currently trailing by 1. Trying to get the scoreboard back in their favor. Hand off to Wales. Fakes to Carstensen. Wales dribbles up. Over to Gurgle. Takes for the 3. Now back over to Quaid. She'll step up. All the way through. Hand off to Gurgle. Dribbles over towards Wales. Gets the screen. She'll step back out. That's Quaid coming around to the corner. Goes the other direction over to Carstensen. 1:30 to go. Down low Wales. Turn around. Going to drive in. Fakes. Kick out. Gurgle. 3. She hits! Gurgle! Off of injury. First game back. Hits the clutch 3. And the Lancers now up 2. One is in trouble. Cummings inside. Kicks back up to Fry. Back up top. Huber. Fakes. Back over. Moves up top to Fry. Back across. Cummings. Looking. Back up top. Fry. Minutes to go. Back down low. Ross has space. Hand off. Deep 2. Not going to take it for Ruzic. Cummings back up top. All the way around. Steps all the way through. Goes all the way around. Hand off. Huber fakes a 3. Drives inside. Has space. Can't hit. Out of bounds. Off the Hornets. 44.4 to go. They are nowhere near the bonus. If they're going to foul, they're going to have to foul a lot. Hornets going to put some press on. First time they've dunked for the night. 44.4 to go. 2-point Lancer lead. 30-28. Only 2 fouls for the Hornets. Going to foul 5 times to get into the bonus. Has Gurgle wide open. Going to give it to her. Rock begins to run. Lancer, they can get something to go here. Might be able to run this one out. Gurgle drives around. Double teamed up top. Cummings nearly got away with it. Gurgle drives inside. We're going to kick back out. Time up by the Lancers. Good call. Stays with them with 31.7 to go. 2-point Lancer lead with the ball. Back to the timeout. 31.7 to go. Carstensen will pass it in with a 2-point lead. 32-28. Hornets going to have to foul. If they do, they're going to have to foul fast. If not, they're going to have to trap. Up to Wales in the backcourt. 30 seconds to go. Driving around. Pass down low to Carstensen. She'll drive inside. We're going to kick back out. Does. Wales. Fakes. Driving back around. 20 seconds to go. We're going to hand off to Gurgle. Does. And a foul. 17.4 to go. They're going to have to foul 4 more times. They're going to steal half the foul immediately. Third foul on Fry. Pass in from Carstensen. Looking. It's an option. Finds Wales. Not going to foul. Stuck with it. Pass up to Carstensen. And now a foul. 11.3 to go. That is the 4th foul. Have to steal it. I don't think they're going to get 3 more off. If they do, they're going to have absolutely no time to go. Passing to Wales quickly. She'll drive inside. Loses it. It's stolen away. 6 seconds left. And a timeout. Lancers, all they had to do was hold it. And now the Hornets have it. 5.4 to go with the timeout. And they'll get 1 shot off to either tie or win the game. timeout. Racers down. Up by 2. 30-28. 5.4 to go. Nope. Cummings will pass it in. One chance for the Hornets. Gets into Huber. Gotta go fast. 4 seconds. 3, 2. Huber. Down low. Foul! Foul! On the last second. Who at the line have to make both? Oh my goodness. We're good. Unbelievable. See what they put time on the clock. Doesn't look like they will. They're going to send everybody out. 2 shots for Ruzick. Has to make both to send us to overtime. Insane pressure. Ruzick all alone. Her first. Drops it down. 1 away. Ruzick got the line to tie. We're going to overtime. Miss. It's over. Ruzick. It's all on her. Her second free throw. She makes it! Unbelievable! Ruzick all alone at the line, hits 2, and we're going to overtime on the last second foul. We'll be back in a minute for overtime. Amazing scenes at the end of the last game, at the end of the last half. We are into overtime on 2 amazing free throws from Ruzick with 0 seconds on the clock. Go Radical. It'll be a tip at center court. Wales and Huber. Team just switch sides. Let's get this figured out. Do not want to see anybody scoring at somebody else's bucket, or I'll probably just walk out because that's awful. I think we're good to go. Maybe. Tip 1. Girls got it. And she'll take it off the floor. Steps up, wide open 3. She'll take it. Can't hit. Rebounded by Quaid. Picked up in the hands of Gurgle. Drives around with the screen. All the way around. Great from Carstensen as well. Over to Carstensen in the corner. Fakes down low. Gonna drive in. All the way through. Can't finish, but gets the foul. Carstensen's first at the line, trying to get him a lead in overtime. Knocks it down. 31-30. Carstensen second to get a 2-point lead. Bounces off the back of the rim and rolls up and in. 32-32 point Lancer lead. 3:37 to go. Hornets trying to build on the momentum they had, bringing this game in overtime with 0 seconds on the clock. Fry looking for an option, has corner. Carrillo all alone. Can't hit, and rebound to McQuaid. Hand off to Gwyneth and back up the floor. Corner to Carstensen. She'll drive in. Jumper. Long. Quaid's got it. Back high. Gwyneth loses it. That'll be an over and back once it's picked up. We're going back to the Hornets. Pass to the Huber. Swings it over to Fry. Corner to Carrillo. Minute gone in this overtime. Lancers up by 2. Pass down low. Fry around. Blocked by Quaid. No foul off the Girdle. Drives up baseline. In no hurry. Steps out looking down low. Finds Wales. Trying to drive it in. Steps back out. Up high to Kirstensen. Fakes. Hand off to Girdle. 2:40 to go. Girdle up top. Swings it to Gwyneth. She'll take another 3. And hits! Girdle hits the 3 in regulation. Gwyneth Girdle hits the 3 in overtime. It's a 5-point Lancer lead. Drives around, pass across. Swings across to Carrillo. Her 3, they need it. Bounces up and out. Rebound inside. Out of bounds. Going to the Lancers with 2:20 to go. .20 to go, a 5-point lead for the Lancers. Girdle back up the floor. Trying to essentially put this one away with more points here. I'm going to waste off some time as well. Carstensen fakes down low. Over to Girdle. Has Wales on the corner. Going to drive around over to Gwyneth Girdle instead. Up top to Girdle. Down low to Quaid. She'll step in. Take a jumper. Banks up and off. Rebounded by Quaid. Tipped by Girdle. Girdle a jumper. She can't hit. Carstensen's got it. So able to back out. Time is ticking. Loses it. Gets it back. Hand off to Gwyneth. Throws back up top. Hands off to Girdle. 1:43 to go. Different option. High to Carstensen. Just bleeding the clock out. Off her foot. Sends it back high to Girdle. She's got space. Steps in. Tipped out of bounds. Staying with the Lancers. 1:32 to go. Still leading by 5. 5 fouls on the Hornets, so they'll have an easier chance to foul, which they will most likely have to do as clock continues to run down. Has Quaid high. Gonna go to Girdle in the corner instead. Back on to Carstensen. Dribbles up. All the way around. Corner to Gwyneth. Up to Carstensen. Over to Girdle. 1:20 to go. Just gonna hold it. And a foul. Number 6. Maxwell hasn't shooting with 1:18 to go. Pass up from Carstensen. Finds Quaid. Hands off to her. Steps out. Loses it. Picked up by Girdle. Grabs around. Stuck with it. And a foul. Girdle to the line. Still 1-1 with 1:09 to go. Only a 2-possession game. Making both of these would make it a 3-possession game. Gotta make her first to earn her second. 1:09 to go. Girdle at the line with a 5-point lead. First bounces out, and rebounded by Fry. Hornets have to convert here. A little over minutes to go. Corner. Looking. Stripped of it. Stolen by Quaid. Lance is going to take as much time off the clock as possible here. Put the pressure on. Oh, it drops. Huber sends it over to Girdle. Carstensen gets it back. Back over to Girdle up top. Look at Carstensen. Stuck in the corner and a foul. 40.9, another 1-1 coming. Missed her one last time. Still a 5-point lead. Third foul on Huber. 1-1 for Girdle. Same situation as before, but with less time. First bounce off the corner. Rebound by the Hornets. Lancers keep giving them opportunities. Time out by the Hornets. Big chance here. 39.2 to go. Gotta convert points here. 35-point lead for the Lancers still. Hornets, hoping they drew something up good because they're going to need it. 35-30, down 5 with 39.2 to go. If they score, probably don't have to foul. If they don't score, definitely have to foul immediately. Cummings up top. Drives around. Swings it over. Huber fakes. Drives up top. Hands it off to Cummings. She'll take a deep three. Off the further end. Tip. Jump ball. No foul on the Hornets. Going back to the other end. Christensen will shoot the final 1-1 for the Lancers. After this, it'll be 2. 29.4 to go. Carson's first to make it a 6-point game. Bounces out and rebounded by Cummings. Nice to give them chances. Cummings got space. Another 3. Short. And out of bounds. 21.5 to go. Got to foul fast. Lancers have not hit any free throws in overtime. Got to get something in here. Suns one high. Quaid all alone. Gonna finish. And that should do it. 3-possession lead up the floor to Huber. 15 seconds left. Cummings up the floor. Missed the last 2 threes. Gonna have to just pull up. Drives around. Sends it corner. And illegal screen on the Hornets, which will send it back to the Lancers with 8.8 to go. We'll just pass it in, run out the clock, and we are heading home. In the girdle, and she'll hold it out. So the Hornets cannot quite hang on. Beautiful comeback at the end of regulation. Score nothing in overtime. Lancers hit 7, win it 37-30 to keep their winning streak alive and improve to 6-1 on the year. Guys have a game tomorrow at Immanuel. 11:30 is the C-team game. Noon, not noon. 1 is the JV game, and 2:30 will be the varsity game. Monday will be the guys at home against CFC. Normal schedule is always on a Monday night, and the girls will be away at CFC. I'll be heading to that one to stream the game one half at a time, and Uriah Wales will be doing the game at home for the live stream. 37-30 is their final score here. 7-point win for the Lancers in overtime.